Hi, my lovely people. Section 107 Fair Use allows us to talk about it, and that's what we are here to do. Please don't go out of your way to dislike anybody we talk about in these videos. It is for entertainment and reaction purposes only. It's my opinion, in my opinion, though. Hi, my lovely people. Happy Saturday. Now, let me say this. First off, right? I am going to make a disclaimer. I don't mean no disrespect in these videos. I'm just reporting on what Also, I don't have no dog in this fight, honey. Once it hits the YouTube streets and the battle begins, then I get out here and talk my ish. Keep in mind, it's my opinion and my opinion only. So the question of the day is, where exactly do we start? Where do we start? It's been so much. We've seen it all. So let's start at the beginning. The other day, Tracy goes live and she labels it, stepmother or step-parent problems. And I did catch that live and I thought to myself, okay, is this shady business or is this just a topic that she wants to talk about? Because it was getting a little rough, right? It was getting a little down. It was getting a little like she was going off on people in the comments. She was going off on people in the chat. People were coming in saying things, oh, well, you're talking about, step parenting and your daughter was out here coming between Wood and his other children. She talks about other people's children that, Wood allegedly has and all this other stuff, and she was getting upset like, I'm not my daughter's opinion is not me. And then one thing I have to say, y'all have to watch out for subscribers out here, because subscribers can be just as messy as content creators. Subscribers can take a bone or a subject and they can carry it on to the next person's chat and it be a bone that does not exist. Because I have seen a lot going over there in Tracy's lives that a lot of times her subscribers get some ish started in the chat that don't got nothing to do with the topic at hand. So let me just say that as a disclaimer. And then the next day I wake up and I'm still thinking, was Tracy trying to be shady with some of these comments she was making about, being a step parent and coming in between children is the devil and this, that, and the third? Was she being shady at Peach? Because sometimes, I'm be honest, I can't tell if she being shady at Peach or she's just trying to, get out here and talk about a topic. You never can tell. But I know the bombs was dropped the next day that we wake up, right? I'm like, okay, well, what's going on? And then I see Tracy going live, and it is labeled, with Loretta Brown's name in it, and she's over there saying how Loretta Brown calls names to her that she don't like, and she's saying how, she talks about Peach, and people think that she's got to dog her daughter out to be online. I mean, it was going a little bit left. The only thing that I can say when it comes to Tracy and Loretta Brown, these are people who know each other outside of YouTube or have known of each other. They may be running the same circles where the circles have collided. I'm not going to say these two personally know each other, but they know of the same people. Peach has been somewhere around this person, that person, and and my thing is, one thing that Tracy has to realize, right, is that Peach has been everywhere. Peach has said a lot of things. Yeah, it doesn't mean that you agree with the things that she says, but this is the child that you created. This is the monster that you have created. This is the monster you have accepted. We are parents. Let me say that, because at any given time, if my son calls me, I will drop a dime and I will run to him. But I'm not going to be there if he decides that he wants to call me B's and O's and tell all my so-called family secret and say all these lies on me. And one thing that Tracy has to realize, if everything that Peach has said about you, because she said some downright dirty stuff about her mama, if everything that she said was lies about you, then you probably would address it. I do understand that Tracy is trying to get away from Peach, keep her channel monetized and everything else, but there's absolutely no way that you can allow someone, especially your daughter, to get out here and say some of the heinous things that she has said about you and then you never address them, because it makes people then believe the things that she's saying. And it's not like Peach is one who says it, leaves it, and doesn't come back to it. She says it over and over and over. I mean, she can have her kids at Disney World and she's still throwing shade, saying, my mom and my daddy never did nothing like this. We grew up in the projects. They were this, they were that. And then once again, like I tell everybody, every saint has a past, right? And every sinner has a future. So therefore, you get out here and you tell the bits of your life that you want people to know, and that's good, because that's what you should do on YouTube. But when a big thing that's sitting right over there, the elephant in the room, is the things that your child has said, you cannot get mad at any content creator for addressing things that Peach has said. Now, once again, like I said, it's a personal battle, because these two have ran in the same circle or something. It doesn't seem like Loretta to me or Tracy have a personal relationship. Tracy did extend that she wouldn't mind meeting up with Loretta, and I heard Loretta's live where Loretta is saying that she wouldn't mind meeting up with Tracy. So maybe this is something that needs to be taken care of. Also, there are a lot of content creators out here that go after Peach and the things that Peach says. We totally understand that these are two different people, right? Tracy and Peach, right? But at the end of the day, you keep saying that's my child, my child, my child. Peach is not a child. Peach is a grown woman. You can't control what comes out of her mouth. But if she gets out here and she cusses out her subscribers, if she gets out here and talks about you, if she gets out here and talks about other people, then you can expect other people to not talk about her, because that's how she's leading her channel, full of drama and full of filth. So that's why people drag her to the filth. And that's just the truth. That's the truth of the matter. Now, I'm going to tell y'all, this is getting heated and this is getting hot, right? And y'all been hitting me up and y'all been like, Storm, what do you think? I think it's a mess. I truly do. I think it's a mess. I would say on one hand, I'm kind of happy that Tracy decided she was going to address it. And then on the other hand, I'm like, girl, but the addressing was real weak. I mean, you can get out here and say, well, I don't want to be called out of my name. I get that. That's all good. That's all gravy. But it seems like when Tracy gets out here, she's holding something back. I have told y'all, right? I see Tracy a mile away. Tracy, girl, I love them gold teeth, right? I love the fact that you got all these tattoos. She got gangster in her. So when she gets out here and she talks all this nice, old circle stuff, we all be like, girl, we know what you really thinking, so why don't you really say it? That's one reason that I just don't even want to hear it no more. Because it's like, to me, she beats around the bush, right? That's number one. And maybe she can't handle that Loretta don't beat around the bush. She just come out and say what she got to say. So if it keeps on going, y'all, I don't know how this is going to end, but I know that we gonna talk about it. I really just made the video because I want to know what you guys think about it. What do y'all think about what's going on? Who's right and wrong in this situation? Like I said, I don't have a dog in this fight. I don't like to see two women of my elder to go at it with each other, and I just don't like it. I think that it can be resolved a different way, but you can't get mad at content creators for reacting on something that your child put out, and that's bottom line. That's period. Anything that's personal, then that's, you know, that's on them. But y'all, I can't wait to see what y'all got to say about this one, so then we know where to go when we go live on Monday. Okay, so I'm gonna see y'all down in the comments, because this one got my head spinning. Toodles.